Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming by and taking a quick look at my new video. Props, and more props is today's video. So welcome to Lights, Camera, Teach. This is my channel, and I just want to take the time to thank you so much for coming by and taking a quick look at this video. I really do hope that this will be great encouragement to you and a great help. So today's video is all about what props to use, what will help you out so much in the classroom to be able to teach in class. So we have different ranges of teachers with different styles. There are some teachers that just love to pack on their props, and they just love to be able to have a lot on hand and nearby. And there are other teachers that are very minimal and that love to just use basically the same things over and over again. They kind of like to maybe use the same thing but in a different way. So there are just different type of teachers out there. What kind of teacher am I? Well, I don't like to have a big mess of things. I try to keep it minimal because my space is very minimal. And if you would love to have a little tour of my classroom, of my space here, my online classroom, just give me a like, smash that like button, and comment below. Your comments and your participation here in my channel is a big deal to me because this allows me to know what you want as my viewers and what I can help you with. What kind of videos should I be making so that it can be beneficial to you? This is why I'm creating these videos. I just want to be able to encourage other teachers and be able to help other teachers perform the best that they can in the classroom. I have had so much success with Gogokid. I've been with Gogokid going on 3 years now, since 2018. And I have a few Gogokid teacher friends that I know, that I've met, and we could go into another video about that. I have so many videos that I would love to share with you. We went on our first Gogokid teacher cruise last year in 2020, at the beginning of the year in January, right before everything went down and all the lockdowns started happening right before this. Could you believe that? Right before all the lockdowns. So I feel pretty blessed that we were able to get together and meet each other and just have a great time on that cruise. But that's for another video. We could talk about that later. So if you want to know more about that, what we did, where we went, and if that's even a possibility for next, when is that? Is that even going to happen again? Well, let's talk about that. Let me know. Comment below, like this video, subscribe, because I want my teacher friends to be here with me and interact with me, and all you other friends that want to watch this channel, learn more, and even possibly apply, or if you're even thinking of being a teacher, an online ESL teacher, I can give you all the information that you need. Okay, so just comment below and let me know anything that you would want to know, and I can possibly create a video from that. All right, so let's go into props, and more props. Today, we're going to be talking about what props can be beneficial for your classroom. My style is more of a flexible type of style. I'm not very minimal, but I'm not very, I don't have that much stuff, you know? So what are my go-tos? I always have stars. Why? Because I teach with not only Gogokid, but I also teach with VIP Kid. And with teaching with VIP Kid and Gogokid, we both give stars to our students. So right now, Gogokid has implemented that once again, which I'm so happy about, because when we first started, we used to give stars, and then they took the stars out, switched them to gems, and now they incorporated both. So now we give stars and we give gems. Now, this is what you could do You could have any type of star. You could literally have this little star I have. You could have a plastic star, which actually, where did I get this from? I got this from a balloon. You know the weights that they give you when you go to Party City or any type of party place to get balloons for birthdays? That's what this is from. And I didn't want to throw it away. The balloon was deflated, and I just thought, oh, wow, I can actually use this. Like everything that I see in my house or in my kids' rooms, I put it to good use. That's what us mamas do, right? If you're a mom, you know. So everything I've gotten, I maybe have purchased just a few things from the Dollar Tree and even the Dollar Spot at Target. But the majority of the things that I have, the majority of the props I have are all from my kids' bedroom. Because I have 3 girls. I have a 14-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And my 8 and 4-year-old, they have tons of toys. So I've gotten this from the Dollar Tree. I got this as a balloon weight at Party City, which I didn't purchase intentionally. I just purchased the balloon. I had it and I kept it. That's my go-to. Stars. If for any reason, I don't know, I woke up and I didn't put my star to the side for whatever reason, but I always have it here. I have this that I bought at Dollar Tree. And what I love about this cube is that I could write on it. They have all different colors at Dollar Tree. And as you know, everything's $1 at Dollar Tree. And they have green, orange, blue, all different colors. It just depends on the Dollar Tree that you go to, what location. And so you just have to see what they have. But I love this because I could simply just draw a star on it. When we're working on a phonics, I could draw the letter on it. I can, what if I can't, I didn't have time to get my gem that I have drawn. I could draw it here. So that's a great tool to use. You could use this for so many different things. You can use it for numbers, and you can just erase it and you're good to go for the next class. So I have this cube. I have my stars. I had a gem before, which they sell them at Dollar Tree. I need to go find one again, but I don't have it anymore. I have kids. So my gems, my stars, my stuff, they get lost, magically get lost. But this is what I use. I just get Post-it notes. And because our gems are blue in class right now, I use a blue Post-it note and I drew a gem on it, and voila, you get a gem. Bing, all done. You get a star. Wow, you got a star. Good job. Very good. Okay, so those are the reward systems. The gems and the stars. Very simple. And guess what? You have 2 props already with that. Because Gogokid requires us teachers to have more than 2 props, 2 minimum in the classroom. Look at that. I already have a star and I already have a gem. 2. Look at that. 2 props. Then, if I sing a song in class with them, I have my trusty microphone. So, I use this microphone to sing a song at the beginning of a class, at the end of the class, or even if I'm trying to have them speak in class, if I'm asking a question and I want them to answer, or if I say a word or a sentence and I would like for them to repeat, I can use this as well. I can just go, hey, good job. Or I can sing when I want them to sing. You see? Okay, that's another prop. Very useful one, actually. Very useful one. So in my book, I would say this is a must. And this was $1 at Dollar Tree. And I definitely I didn't buy this for my class. My children already had this. So there you go. I didn't even buy that. This one, I have another microphone. A toy that they don't even use anymore. They took out all the batteries and it's just laying around and I was about to throw out. Well, I didn't throw it out because I could switch it off in class. Boy, girl, I use this the majority of the time. It doesn't matter. But it's just good to like switch off, especially if you have a little girl and you know that they love pink or they're just into princesses, and this is cute, it's eye appealing. The pink pops. I also have this handy dandy. I can imagine you have seen that other teachers may have a globe in the background. Even your students may have a globe, may have a map. I have a map, but it's on my other wall up here. So I have this, and I don't have much space here where I'm at. So, dun 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 dun, I have my mini globe here from Dollar Tree. So there you go. This is another one that you can use in class as a prop. For example, if you're teaching a student, if you're introducing yourself and you're teaching them where you are from, where do you live? They say, I live in China. And you say, oh, China. You show them where China is. Oh, I live in America. Wow. Teacher Mary. Woo. Amy. China. Good. So this is a great tool to have, especially when you're teaching the upper levels, the older kids that they know they're a little bit more fluent in English. They'll hold a conversation with you and they'll be able to have classes that teach them about different countries, and they'll be able to identify what country that is, or you can even teach them by just pointing it out on the map, on the globe. Okay, so that's another great tool. If you have a map, that's also really good to have. I don't have one here. It's a good, I like switching off my background. So for the majority of the time I've been keeping this alphabet up. This is another great tool to have too in the back. Look, if you take a look at my background right here, I have my name up here, which is my name that they can identify me as, what teacher, who am I in Gogokid, because I'm Teacher Mary. And I'm at the start of my journey as an online teacher. When I had my first interview with VIP Kid, they gave me the great suggestion to shorten it. My name is Belmati, or Bell Mary. It can be pronounced anyway. I prefer Belmati. But if they suggested that I shorten it because it's just easier for my students to understand. So Mary, okay, that's very simple. That's very common. There are lots of Marys. So this is why I display my name here. And I'm going to give you a great tip. I found this at the Target dollar spot. This is recent. I just updated my background and I found this at the Target dollar spot. And these letters, these are awesome. I just have some thumbtacks like this. I just have some thumbtacks up on the wall, and on the certain spots, I measured it, and on the certain spots, and then I have my name here displayed for Gogokid. But guess what I do? When I go to switch off to teach with VIP Kid, I switch off the letter because my name for VIP Kid is different than my name for Gogokid. So I just take off those letters and I add the letter B to there. And there you go. I don't have to do much. I just have to remember. Oh, I have to fix that. I'll fix that later. I just have to remember to switch it off, So I just switch off my letters. And there you go. Now I'm working for Gogokid. What's another great tool to have? Uni. Oh, let me fix that. Uni is another great tool to have if you teach with Gogokid, because children love Uni. If you see you have a course, a class, a lesson that you're teaching and Uni's talking in there, or there's a conversation in between Uni and Jack, you can have Uni, you can have Jack, and you can talk. Now, I have Uni because I got him from Gogokid when we went on our cruise. Thank you to teacher Christy Boyd. She is one of our awesome teachers, and you might have seen her in many of our videos, our training videos. Miss Christie she's awesome. She gave us, she was able to provide that from Gogokid for us. A great tool to also have is the little unis. I have the little uni. The kids love it because they have them too. The majority of the students have them. Now, if you teach with VIP Kid, dun, 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 if you teach with VIP Kid, then you can have, who is this? That's Uni. This is Dino. So if you teach with VIP Kid, this is a great tool to have, whatever mascot you teach with. I personally teach with VIP Kid and Gogokid. Okay, so what's another great tool to have? A must, in which I have had the necessity of purchasing this a few times because my children lose my stuff, but flashcards are a great tool to have. Letter flashcards specifically, because you use the alphabet letters so much throughout all your lessons, basically. You teach them phonics, you teach them sounds, and I usually, when I have some time in class, I will also teach them a bit about the alphabet. Okay, let's move on. So, what is something else that's great to have in a Gogokid classroom? This could be for Gogokid, this could be for VIP Kid, this could be for any online platform that you have. And it would be your characters. Your characters in class. Where did I get this? Well, if you're interested to know where I got this, I can just let me know, comment below, and I'll pull up the information for you. But I have tons. Let me just show them. I don't want to take them all out. Let me just show them to you. Look, I have tons of the characters. I have Uni as a baby egg. I have Peanut. I have Uni again. These were the first ones I had. I drew them first before I was able to print them out. Then I purchased these on Etsy. And these are a lifesaver. I have pretty much all the characters, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, all the characters you could think of, and all the kids and the pets. So those are so useful because you're able to look at all the props I have already. When I teach a class, I have my microphone, that's my go-to. I have my gem, that's my other go-to, and I have my star. Bam. How many props do I have already? Even if I don't use anything else, I already have 3 props. I have my star, I have my gem, and I have my microphone. And I'm going to be using this throughout. And I'll be using this throughout. And I'll be using this throughout every time they get a reward. I already have 3. Everything else is just extra. So that's great. If you want to just keep that rule of, how do I remember to use props in class? Just make sure every time you give them a star, you have a star in your hand. Even if you drew it on a Post-it note, even if you drew it on here, or if you have a little toy. Simple. And do this. You don't have a gem, draw it on a Post-it note. Very simple. I give them rewards such as little dinosaurs, but we will go into that in another video. I'll talk all about what reward systems I use. Look at this. Balls, footballs, soccer balls, volleyballs, all type of balls. Where did I get these from? I got them from Dollar Tree. Absolutely every single thing I get, with the exception of Target Dollar Spot, if I find something cute or neat or inexpensive, which the majority of the time I do, but the majority of the time I shop at Dollar Tree. So if you are in need for props, you should get them. And I highly suggest having a star, having a gem, and having some sort of microphone. And Dollar Tree has that all. And for sure, if this is all you want and you don't want to get a whole bunch of props, star, gem, microphone, and flashcards. This will be a huge help for you in the classroom. So that is all that I have for you today. I want to thank you so much. I hope this was so helpful to you. And if you have any great ideas on what props you use, why don't you just comment below? Let us all know. Share in this community, share in this space. Be kind to each other, and let's help each other out. Let's be encouraging to one another. Let's give our ideas to others so that we can help each other out, because we are all in this together. We are all teachers, and we are all just trying to better ourselves and be the best teachers that we can to our students on the other side of the world. So thank you for coming to my channel today and taking a look at this video. If you like these type of videos, I would love to know this. Please show me and show YouTube that you like these type of videos by liking on my video and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell so that you know when I upload any videos or when I go live. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so encouraged by this channel, and I just want to say, I'll see you next time. Lights, camera, teach.